Happy Friday. It is Freak, and welcome to this other episode of Freaky Friday. Guys, I am so excited about this particular episode because I've been pretty busy. Of course, I'm back at work, so I've definitely been busy. That's why this is coming out a little later than usual. But hey, I wanted to get this out to you guys. And first of all, give you an update. So far, I've been doing better. Like I said last Friday, I feel 100 times better. You know, I don't have the aches or anything. Maybe just a little discomfort here and there, but nothing like what I've been before. So I'm actually doing a heck of a lot better from the shingles. And I've been hobby busy. I've been working. I started working on my Contemptor Dreadnought, which is super cool. And I got some things I'm going to show you here in just a minute, because most of you guys know, like, if you have non-posable models, I mean, yeah, you have a little bit of, you know, customizable options here and there, but to actually be able to pose a particular model, you know, it's rare. But the Contemptor Dreadnought is very posable, and because of that, I wanted a nice dynamic pose for this guy. There's no way that I could put them together in the pose that I wanted without having the proper base. So, completely opposite to what I normally do, I actually started the base first. And again, like I said, I'll show you that in just a second when I go table down. But yeah, I'm excited because, you know, I've already started. I got the legs assembled, and of course, the way I am is I paint everything, you know, in sections, so I don't. That way, it's easier for me to be able to get to specific areas. Like, you know, I just don't have that steady hand. I'm not a Necron like Nick. But anyway, so without further ado, let's first go over our Q&A, and then I'll show you what I have so far on my Contemptor, and I have another little thing for you guys that I am so freaking excited about. That's right, I said freaking. All right, here we go. So, by the way, I appreciate everyone who's left questions for me. You know, it does mean a lot, you know, to hear from you guys and to see what your thoughts are. So let's get to it, right? So Sonic Knight asks, it's been amazing watching your army coming along. My question for next week: if you had to start a second army of Marines, Loyalists or Traitor, what army would you pick? It's a good question. I've been really thinking of two of them, actually. You know, for the Marines side, because I'm a Loyalist. I really enjoy playing the Loyalist. There's something about, like right now I play the Imperial Fist, you obviously know that. And I love the color scheme. So of course I'm going to gravitate towards something that has a very dynamic color scheme. And there are several chapters of Marines that have that, and are a challenge to paint. One of them being the White Scars. You know, I really like their paint scheme. I don't know why. It's a lighter color. They have some really cool, you know, real cool backgrounds. I like their fluff. So I think the White Scars for the Marines, and if I would ever go the other way, I would consider going Eldar. I don't know why. I think Eldar are really cool. They look really cool. You got really cool bikes, you know. Their technology is really neat. You know, I don't know. I think Eldar would be my choice for for the non-loyalist my trader pick. So, hope that answers your question, man. I appreciate it, Sonic. Chief Live Gaming, awesome video freak. I must say, especially for being so new to the hobby, your army looks fantastic. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. extremely good work. The green glow from the plasma looks great against the yellow. I agree, and you know, I made a mistake of when on one of my first attempts at doing plasma. I worked on the Devastator squad, my heavy plasma guy. I wind up, I did a great job, I think, but instead, I don't know why I used an orange glow instead of a green or blue or something, you know, contrasty. But and I you know what, a lot of the guys, you know, in the community said the same things, like, you know, orange on yellow, it kind of gets lost, and they're absolutely right. So that's why I went and made the change. For next time, do you have any artistic background other than music? Your painting leads me to believe you do. Cheers, my friend. Music's my primary. I've never been a painter. This is gonna kind of strike you a little weird. It's strange to say as well. I'm like hearing myself, but I am not a painter. My mom and dad, when I was a kid, were trying to get me, you know, involved into painting and art and all that stuff. I had zero interest, no interest whatsoever. It was just not something that I wanted. I didn't really get into music until my mid-teens. My mom, she identified I had an ear for music when I was 3 and attempted to put me into music lessons. And a 3-year-old that has zero interest in, well, at least this 3-year-old. I'm 3. So, you know, I just had no interest until I wanted it really bad. And that's how I am. It's not until I actually have a desire to do something that I will pick it up immediately and do it. It's what they call in the ADHD community hyper-focusing. It's something that I do that, you know, if I really, really enjoy something or really have an interest, I'm gonna lock down on it, learn it, master it. And that's what I do. That's what I've done with music. Although I've been playing music for over 25 plus years, you know, and like I said, I've never done any kind of modeling. I hated the idea of sitting there, putting things together, you know, gluing them, and then having to paint it. But for some reason, this hobby is just, I don't know, guys, you guys know the feeling, you know? There's something really rewarding when you assemble your models together, you know, and you paint them and you see your progression as you go along, and you've got all these really cool ideas in your head, and you want to translate that into your hobby, right? And so that's kind of where I am with this, you know. I love the fact that you can, you know, and you can play your models. It's yours. Not only it's a representation of you, you know. And being the picky son of a gun that I am, when it comes to that, I want to be represented well. So I want my stuff looking good. So yeah, so that's me. As for other artistic, I think if I really wanted to come up with something else in the arts, I would have to want it. I would have to have a desire for it. Otherwise, yeah. So, yeah, my interests are heavily in music, and only after I've really acquired the desire to paint and assemble and all this stuff, and design and stuff. That's the only reason I even started doing minis to begin with. You know, because it was a challenge and it was very rewarding. So, and it appealed to me at the time. So that's why I started. So good question, man. I appreciate it. Listen. Mike. Great looking fists. Question for next time. What do you like best about the hobby? I like the painting. I do like the game. Mainly because I enjoy the social aspect of it. You know what's funny? a lot of people get really into the game, and they're like, I gotta win, I gotta win, I gotta win. If I win, great. If I lose, great. I am competitive, but I am not ridiculous. I am not out, you know, through the wall. Oh, if I don't win, I'm gonna slip my wrist. No, I just don't have that. If I lose, I take my losses, and like everything I do, I go over what I've done wrong and I try to tweak it. You know, I try to learn from my mistakes. And I enjoy it. I enjoy the game. I enjoy the process of the game, I think. But overall, in all honesty, Mike, I really like the painting. I like the putting together the models, the minis, and just being able to see it come alive, you know? That's cool. The more realism that I can put into these models, the more excited I get, right? I think you can appreciate that, Mike. You know, so, but yeah, I definitely like models. You know what? If I never played the game, I might be okay with that, but I would still continue to do the models. You know, I just like to do that. So, appreciate the question, man. I think you and I have an agreement on that. You know, I understand you are. You're really big into the modeling more so than you are in the gaming. Kuja and Kiwi. This is from I'm not sure. Well, it's from Kuja. Also, question for when you do your highlighting, could you do a small tutorial on it all, and maybe if possible work out highlights for different armies like Dark Angels, Space Wolves, and Emperor's Children mainly? Would be awesome to see, dude. Stay awesome, Kuja. I appreciate that, man. I'll have to do some research. Yeah, I mean, I've never painted anything else except for a Space Wolf, but that was on Mythos colors. And then I did a Dark Angel representative of Deathwatch model of Imperial Fist that I sent to. That's sent along with the Big Mac Dance Skull. So that would be a neat challenge. Emperor's Children, yeah, I'll look into the color scheme, and you know, yeah, I'll see what I can do if I can put something together. You know, I'll have to look and do some research, and I mean, you can see that's how I am. And the moment that the idea pops in my head, I'm already, my ADHD, it's already gone. I'm already, you know, considering, okay, the color scheme, you know, how I'm going to base it, you know, the highlight, the shading, you know, and things like that. So I'm just about ready to jump onto the computer and kind of look at some other models. And I do that. I'll look at what other people have done, and then I'll try to make it better. You know, improve it, you know, with my taste. So yeah, I think it's a great idea. Let me see what I can do on that, my man, and I will record it and share that effort with you guys. That'd be cool. That'll be a lot of fun. Great video. Thanks, man. Okay, so that's all the questions I had from this past week. But I wanted to get back to Thomas. Tom, from our last Freaky Friday question, he asked, if I would play Age of Sigmar, what faction would I be? And I really didn't know. I really didn't know anything about it. And I'm going to be very, very honest and blunt with you guys. I don't do that much research on something that I really don't plan to play unless I have an interest in it. Now, when I really have an interest on it, I'm going to do some research. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to see what's involved. I'm going to look at cost-wise, you know, all those things. You know, ask a lot of questions, you know, but I did research enough to be able to answer your question this time. I told you I was going to look into it, and I did. I told you it had to be the good guys, right? So to answer your questions, Tom, I decided I would go with the Highborn High Elves. because they really have a really good. Okay, first of all, when I read a little bit of Age of Sigmar, I love fantasy. Fantasy is really cool. I love Skyrim, by the way, and that's kind of what I play in Skyrim. It's an elf, right? And it's an archer, and I love everything about it. You know, elves have always interested me. You know, and you know they're really heavily in magic, which is great. They're also amazing archers, marksmen. They're also, typically they know how to get around, you know. So I think I lean more towards the high elves, the highborn, if you will. So hope that answers your question, man. So who knows? I may actually get into it, you know, now that you got me reading about it. So anyway. But yeah, that's all the questions, guys. I appreciate that. All right, so without further ado, the things that you would probably rather see. Let's show you what I've got so far on this contemptor, shall we? Table down. All right, guys, table down, as our friend Richard from the Nerd Life would say. This is the base. And I actually am dedicating this base to my brother, Wolf Brother Mythos, because I know how much he adores Tau. So, this is the base that I constructed in order to be able to properly pose my Contemptor Dreadnought. And the way he's going to set up, and by the way, like I said, I have the legs pretty much set up, and the pose is going to be like this. So, this is pretty much the pose. His right leg is straight. His left leg is kind of bent, of course, to support himself on the rock above after smashing the head of that particular Tau model. Yeah, he did that. Yeah, I mean, smashed it really good. Anyway, this is the dynamic terrain slash base that I wanted to put together. So as you can see, anyway, I like it, and it's going to be amazing. So yeah, anyway, sorry for you Tau players. Hey, no hard feelings, but hey, I wanted to honor my brother Mythos with this particular base. Anyway, I think it's cool. But anyway, so yeah, so he's going to be really awesome. And again, I'm putting this Joker together. I cannot wait to paint him. I mean, he's going to be really, 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 really amazing, and he's going to look so awesome on top of this guy. So I can't wait to share with you the pose and all that stuff. By the way, if you guys are wondering, of course, this was a Tau model that I have, and also I used guitar wire or guitar strings. You know, kind of wound them up to kind of make it look like barbed wire, if you will, give the illusion. You know, and of course I've got bits and pieces, parts all over, his melted weapon, right? You know, severed arm. Yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Excuse me, guys. Anyway, so I wanted to show you guys this. This was a lot of fun. It's gonna look amazing once I put it together, and then I'll have some better stills for you guys so you can see. All right. Now, on to the next thing. Stay right there. All right, I'm back. Just a minute. I'm excited. Seriously? Got it! I got it! Yay! I hate tape. Unless I'm using it. That's right, you can't see. Hold on. Yes! Guys, I am so freaking excited. My Dark Imperium finally came in. I got bubble wrap. Yeah! Alright. Yes! I've got my Dark Imperium, got my free 40k mission cards, and I got my Imperium Index 1. I'm excited. Ooh. This is really cool. Kind of gives you a little breakdown of the set. That's really neat. That's really cool. Didn't expect that. So that's exciting, man. Wow. So the commanders of the two armies encountered each other while leading patrol into no man's land between the two armies. But ferocious personal combat between the two opposing champions was the inevitable result. That is cool. So that is like a mission already ready to go to play your first game of the new 8th edition Dark Imperium. This is neat. That is, oh wow, that's cool. I'm excited. And I may actually play the game. Now, I told my daughter, who's interested in Death Guard, I told her I'm going to give her those models so she'll have to paint them. So we may actually play an actual game. So this is so neat. Anyway, so that's cool. Got the mission card. Ah, look at this. And look, I know guys, I'm late to the party, but you know what? It's mine. It's freaking mine. I finally got it. Oh, love it. I've got so much homework to do. So much to do. But I'm so excited, guys. I finally have Imperium 1 Index. So sweet. All right, that's aside. All right, and now for, ooh. Oh, wow, okay, here, I thought this was, no, I'm gonna drop my base. No. Get back up here, fool. Okay, I thought this was it. No, this, dude, look at this. Oh, these are the mission. Oh, man. Guys, this is the ultimate of coolness. This is so neat. You can pick any one of these missions, if you will, and that is so freaking cool. I am so glad that I got this. That is so neat. And this, by the way, this was free. This is free with the pre-order. So, yeah, man, that is awesome. And look how thick. There's a lot of them. A lot of different missions, different scenarios. Oh man, I cannot wait. I gotta show these to Mythos. I don't know if he even got these. Anyway, this is really cool too. But you know, guys, it doesn't compare to this Joker right here. Oh man, whoa, what the hell? What the heck? Look at this, guys. Well worth the wait. They gave me a free pin. I gotta give this to my daughter. She's gonna love it. Holy cow. Look at this, guys. That is so awesome. You know what? I was a little salty because I have to kind of wait around for my Dark Imperium box to get in, you know, while all my friends are getting theirs the night of release, and I'm like, oh crap. But I ordered mine on the 3rd, on the day of pre-order, and I just got mine, you know, yesterday actually, and I wanted to share my unboxing. But look at that, I got a free pin, and look, it's awesome. Oh, this is so cool. Made my freaking day. Oh wow, gosh. That is just, man, I am just so tickled. I'm beside myself. Anyway, guys, you guys know what this is, all right? So, I mean, there's really no introduction here. I'm not even going to bother with an unboxing of this. I think you guys have seen plenty. We've actually, Mythos and I, and Brother Sai, we actually did an unboxing live. You guys can go check that out. I'll link it. I'll link it at the end of the video, so go check that out. Or better yet, I'll even, let's see, which direction? It's gonna be on my left, so I'll put it right here. But anyway, guys, that is it. That's all I have. Now, future hobby stuff, guess what I'll be working on. Besides my Contemptor, I'm going to be studying 8th edition, finally. So I'm really excited. I really want to get my daughter involved. I want her to really get into the game. And now with the new rules, the rules that are going to be a lot easier to get around, I think they're going to be less cumbersome than the 7th edition. So I'm excited about the prospect of her actually playing. So we actually get to play a game. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions for me, I would love for you to, by all means, ask them. Any question? Hey, no questions too wrong or right. And no questions too dumb or smart, right? Hey, just ask the question. I'll be more than happy to answer on my next Q&A. I'm holding this because I love it. Anyway, guys, so excited about this. Can't wait. Yeah, again, ask the questions. I'd love to answer them. Yeah, and so guys, until next time, I look forward to seeing you all then. Hey, and as always, by the way, and I keep almost forgetting to do this, if you're not a subscriber of our channel, Frost and Fist, well, Brother Mythos and myself would love for you to be a part of the pack. And if you haven't hit that like button, pick up your fist, ball it up, and smash that like button in the name of the Emperor. He does it better, actually. He's very more emphatic. He has it with his voice. He does that groveling, like a real Viking. So, but yeah, the like button, hit it. I'll wait. Did you hit it yet? Cool. And now, give us some comments. Let me know what you think. Tell me your thoughts on the stuff I just unboxed. I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting these mission cards. I thought, okay, this is cool. And free, if it's free, it's free, right? So I'm thinking, so this is really neat. It breaks down. This is a mission card right here, or gives you an idea of the. I'm kind of break it down to you. The battlefield shows the deployment zone, the length of the battle, the victory conditions. It's a mission card on its own. How cool is that? It's the very basic first mission card. And then here is a stack of scenario cards. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. And then in Louisiana, New Orleans, anything we get extra, we call it lanyard. That's lanyard. That, my friend, is lanyard. I wasn't expecting that. So thanks, GW. Worth the wait, for sure. So made my day. Anyway, guys, again, thanks again for watching. Please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. Until next time, guys, get your freak on.